So almost ready to get underway. And we're back. And towing the slab, Harrison Low. And now for Seattle, Chris Gillette. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Up the middle. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Wild card series game 2.
4-4, take your base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Chu now at the plate. Man at second. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And a pitch. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now Jung-Woo Tan. And the first offering is not close. And that one fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. One out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball.
First and second, 2 outs. Aguero, the next to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch is outside. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bryant under it, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And welcome back to the ball. 2 outs. Yemula digs in now. Doubled his first time. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. That's a little bit low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Slice the other way and foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Back.
That's ball 4.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hurst getting ready to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, he'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ken Brown up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
1 run across in the frame so far here in game 2 of the wild card series. That one drifts inside. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Miguel Aguero, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
2-2. Full count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Richard Chu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Chu will hit next. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Rayleigh over at second. Aguero at first with no outs. Very high with that one. And it's 2-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This is again 5 in a row. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. In there at the knees for a strike. Smash down the left field line. And it stays fair. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here. At least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Harrison Lopez out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, John Palma.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tan now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Nava, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can bat
on the ground out to short. Oh, great stop. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that, and it's costly. 2 runs come around to score, and sometimes that defense can just tighten up a little bit, get too excited rather than just settling in and making the play.
Now the left fielder, Garrett Owen. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. 5-3 now.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
So up next, Mark Cologne. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One away with a runner at third.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Stepping in, Paul Coleman. In the air, right field, Dolan. Coming in on it, no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Brett McCarthy.
Number 25.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full.
Full count.
Ray Braley next to bat for Baltimore. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. 3. So digging in, John Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball is outside. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slapped foul. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 2. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away. He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tan sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners,
number
Paul
34.
Hoover.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for...
Back now at Oriole Park, and now the shortstop, Ryan Hurst. Makes the grab, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, number 7.
Now the Mariners catcher, Ken Brown. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Base is empty, one away here in game 2 of the wild card series. Stays alive.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. The Mariners trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Too high.
Falling behind 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Jensen is just 1 strike away. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, number 23.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Chris Gillette. That misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. .6-3 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. About to get started here for game one. And today on the hill, Justin Brown. Power pitcher. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Edmundo Cortez. Chris.
Now playing. Shortstop.
Three. Out. Three. Out.
Tom Hines digs in for the Guardians. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be J.J. Manning. And Cleveland on top 1-0. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Comebacker to the mound. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting.
Oliver
Number
4 digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike. In the air, right field. Cruz makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Valencia will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
That one down the line. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Red Sox, Diego Peralta. First pitch, not close. And that one clips the corner. So managed to score in position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game 1 of the wild card series. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Hirsch stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Huntley whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Digs in for the Guardians. Man at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Tom Hines. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one catches the zone. 0-1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but...
To second, pulls him off the bag. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research...
And there's a base hit to right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edmundo Cortez departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. They turn things over to the southpaw, Roderick Dawley.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Boom, getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one the other way. Slings to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. Guardians 3 and the Red Sox nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Trent Cruz.
Number 28.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Far the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Stepping up for the Guardians, Edgar Gomes. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Dan Young appears to be getting loose. Burkhart, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rodriguez up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Manning, the lead runner out at second. Far at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
24.
So up next, Duncan Woodson, 1 for 2. Foul ball there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Late swing, foul to the left.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So they're all loaded up. Vogelsang now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 left for the Guardians, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back as we take a
3.
Espinosa digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a rocket out to left. Woodson makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 58.
So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Valencia has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. With painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Guardians 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Game 1 of this wild card series. So in now for Cleveland, Tom. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, J.J. Manning. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the wild card series. Pickoff throw. Boom. Dives back in safely. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Far in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Boom on its second with 2 down. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting,
Edgar
number
Gomes
27.
getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball to right. Cruz coming on. Nabs it. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the third baseman, Diego Peralta. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vogelsang grabs it on the run.
Now batting, number 35.
Here's the catcher, Rich Hirsch. 0 for 2 in this one.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down. 1 out, runner at second. Vogelsang, the next to hit. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And up next for Cleveland, Tom Hines. And first offering is fouled off. And here's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tyson Tyler preparing to come on if needed. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the late stages of game 1. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. The throw into second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line. Nice job to not spin off of it and pull that thing foul.
So runner at second, 2 down. Huntley now at the plate. A little bit high maybe, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Off the plate. The count now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Johnny Burkhart gets the call. First and second, 2 down. J.J. Manning digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 4 with a double. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 6, and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to... Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well,
Here in Milwaukee, game 2 of the National League Wild Card just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Gary
Leading off tonight for Arizona.
First and second, 2 outs. Lantigua digs in now. Base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now, Daniel Blanco.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 2 of the wild card series. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits. No error. Back here at American Family Field. And towing the slab, Jeff Rockwell.
First base.
Now it's the right fielder, Sam Mayo. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Throw to second, save.
He's safe. In
the dirt. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Man at second. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you've got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now, Curtis White. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the... Wild. Runner at second. Doyle will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Man at second. Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. Now 2 out. So 2 down now. And here is Dominic Martin. First time up was a pop out. Martin needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Fastball is outside.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ball. 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Zepeda in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game 2 of the wild card series. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Brewers strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Wild card series game 2. And the batter now, Israel Lantigua. Newcomb back to work. And ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Claude Ritchie getting ready to go. Olsen getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Korean. First and second, no outs. Fernandez, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two.
In the dirt, blocked. That one misses. Full count now.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and two. In time to first for the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now up next for Arizona, Glenn Cook. That's down and in. A slider missed. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one sliced foul. Two outs. Off the plate inside. Ball two.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-0. So So 2 on with 2 away. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Freddie Ladd. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses, and that is ball
1 ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Larson getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the tying run and scoring position down. DeYoung now at the plate. So the tying run at second. High fly ball right field. Mayo moving under it. Brings it in. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next for the Brewers, Juan Munoz. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Britt Fleming, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Bingham warming up as well. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of game 2. And that's outside. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Around second now, going for 3. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff. You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
And the batter now, Freddie Ladd.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw, and a run scores.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, and unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Carlos Arroyo is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Mark Nance.
12.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
One out, runner at second. Larson digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Brewers with just 3 outs to get to secure a spot in the division series. Next.
Now pitching for
Back
the Brewers.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number 8.
Sidney Mora.
Same opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Cook up to bat next. Lays off for ball. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Outside low. And a count now even up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
The other way, nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Sam Mayo. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. That clips the corner. This could end it. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Two.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers are headed to the National League Division Series. So the Milwaukee Brewers sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Johnny Coley. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. Now it's the rookie DH, Jason
The
Piper.
designated hitter, number 21.
Two on, one out. Quezada will hit next. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Now 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Next to hit, Miles Pearson. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one close, ruled the ball. And a count 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. That one misses, and that's ball 3. High in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, called strike.
You got a full count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Dodgers strand a couple. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound now, Sammy Bagley.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters.
Ball 4, take the base.
And up next for San Francisco, Andy Holton. That catches the corner.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Nope, ball.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Hard hit down the line and left. And that's just foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Struck him out looking. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now a chance for Steven Raimo.
Oh, that's outside.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Gets the call, and a count 2-1. Two outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cedeno getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And that is out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch inside, and the count is filled up. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Dennis Miklas now at the plate.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
On the ground, right side, Smith. On to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And next for L.A., Gregorio Lopez. And that one fouled off. Lopez, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go. First and second, 2 outs. Holton digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of the wild card series. Not close with that one. 1-1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
On the ground, Cedeno, inning over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants 0. And
Ball 4. 3.
so 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Gregorio Lopez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one
Ball,
just
knocked out.
misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
and
off
now
for the
Steven
Giants,
Raimo.
left fielder, number 7.
Ball 4, take the base.
One out, runner at second. Martinez will hit next. Fly to right his first time. The shortstop
That's
takes the
inside. That's a
ball.
ball.
Way outside, and now 2-0. Raimo, the runner at second with one away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Outside. Perez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
First and second, one out. Perez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Outside low. And the count is even, 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher. First and second, 2 outs. Lerma getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. This one in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Sanchez.
These are the spots where
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Philip Robert. Here's the left fielder, Steven Raimo. Just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. 1 runs in. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cameron Tebow.
Now pitching for the Giants.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lerma digs in now. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Gill in position. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Johnny Knowles.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure.
Oh, now a great stop. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Martinez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. And I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground right side. Quezada toss to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
One out left for the Giants. And up next for the Giants, Emilio Perez. There's a strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
And
Ball.
1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Knowles 1 strike away from securing game 1. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Rooney stands in the 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one fouled off. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Tying run at the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Los Angeles Dodgers take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road, but like
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, J.J. Weber.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through.
And we're back. And starting this one, Miguel Rosado.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Coleman will hit next. Man at second. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Caught him looking for the K. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. MacArthur, the next to hit. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pickoff moved to second, and he dives back in safely. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball one there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
First baseman,
and Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Woo Tan. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One run across in the frame so far here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Up the middle. They get the force. Third out. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Rod Dolan. Second, 2 down. Nava now at the plate. And a pitch.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Chu at second with 2 down. Strike him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We plate 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back here in Baltimore, and now it's going to be Ken Brown. Weber back to work. A chilly atmosphere here, really what comes to mind. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Josh Bryant. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now the number 2 hitter, John Cruz. Runner on the go. Caught and missed. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Second and third, 1 away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Oh, right to the backstop.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Missed inside with the curve. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Number 26.
Robert Elmore digs in now. Fly to left his first time.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back now at Orioles.
Ball 4. Take your base.
First and second, no outs. MacArthur will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ray Raley. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
No outs. Runners at first and third.
That's the ball.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitchers still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Fastball for a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jung-Woo Tan, the next to hit for the Orioles. Golden opportunity right here. That one in there across the letters.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Miguel Rosado won't go any further. And this now on the bump, Michael Johnson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Chu at the plate now as he chases after that one.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Offense
1-1.
exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the last half of the third. Fastball
Ball
is outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. And misses inside. Swing and a pop-up. Hurst. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Now.
Ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base.
And into the box for Baltimore, Roger Nava. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home, he will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Back to the top of the lineup, Mark Cologne getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike on the outside edge. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's an 8-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this.
Roger Nava. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone
Now
gets a walk,
batting,
Boog.
number 9.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now the shortstop, Mark Cologne. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball. Gillette. He's in there. Paul Coleman, the next to hit for the Orioles. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's in for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. the left fielder, Angel Sierra. And that misses. 1-0. Sierra launched a homer in his most recent game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a curve is down and in. Fouled off to the right.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
Now it's 3-2. First and second, 2 down here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone into the flag cord. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ryan Hurst, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Miguel Aguero, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Missed inside with the curve.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nava in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John Palma up and loosening in the pen. Hoover getting loose as well. Up the middle, Gillette. Throws to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So the batting order turns over. Mark Colon, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. That one missing inside. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Owen at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Man,
Ball, take your base.
Man at second with 1 away. Now at the plate, Josh Bryant. 0 for 3 in this one. Now this is in the air down the line. Coleman sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, John
number
Cruz.
0.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Orioles up big in this one here in the late stages of Game 3. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball. 1-2.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Got him. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, number 32.
So the Baltimore Orioles get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the division series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These 3-game series don't leave a lot of room for error, Boog, and it really could have gone either way coming into this game. I think they fed off of this crowd, and those are the types of things you love to see this time of year.
And the season comes to an end in the other dugout. Not what they were looking for. just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Pete Saunders. What's the word on
Leading
him?
off for the Red Sox.
Well, it's a 3.
Ball 4, take the base.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and getting the start for the Red Sox. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Manning now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And an excellent job keeping it right. Back. Stepping up for the Guardians, Dave Vogelsang. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
There's a strike at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Boom. Digs in now. That one missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
On a line out towards center. Valencia snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Manning in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of left-handed batter spots. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Go-ahead run at second here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got it. Nice grab. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 4.
Now it's the right fielder, Oliver Farr. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Edgar Gomes digs in for the Guardians. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the late stages of game 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Agustin Jimenez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Espinosa, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Just missed.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Anthony Valencia getting ready to hit. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, racing back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Boog. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Peralta, the next to hit. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. And strike two. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Fernando Del Villar appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Merced, the lefty, warming up as well. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Hirsch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Hirsch will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And a count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 4-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Fernando Del Villar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for Boston, Rob Henninger. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Bounced up the middle. Huntley. And he's safe at first.
Now batting, number 22.
Runner at first with 2 away. Josh Bennett up next for the Red Sox. Over to first, and he's saved. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Red Sox by 2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Red Sox leading it by 2. Cut on and missed. And it's a strikeout. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matthew Sharp.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wide. They're different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Woodson, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And that's outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Check swing, called strike. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Dave Vogelsang digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First offering, and it just misses.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
And the righty deals. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now Tom Hines. Sack bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. Nicely done for the out.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second. Sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job. Executes perfectly. See if they can get a couple of runs across.
Harvey. Huntley now at the plate. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Boom, getting ready to hit. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
Swinging a foul out of play. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One ball. Two straight.
Outside. And that's ball two. Line drive, caught.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Tyson Tyler on to pitch here.
32.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. With 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the big righty, Anthony Quick.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings.
Back here at Oracle Park, today's starting pitcher, Chris Gomez. How about a scouting report on Feliz, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses. Ball one. Feliz recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one missed.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's ball 3.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
At the plate, Will Smith, and that misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And the infield fly rule called.
Batting fourth. First base.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Andy Holton, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Steven Raimo, the next Giant to hit.
Number 17.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Giants leave a couple. We played an inning. No score. Wild card series game 2. And now the first baseman, Claudio Quezada. Quick, back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 up, 1 down. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Dennis Miklas digs in now.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 4, take the base.
2 on, 1 out. Pearson will hit next. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. And it's an RBI single. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Cedeno now at the plate. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Hyde at third. Pearson over at first with 1 away. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now here is Gregorio Lopez. Just missed.
Outside.
And here it comes. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is
2 balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the second. Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now. This to center field. Smith on the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco. And now the So runners at the corners, nobody out. Holton getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hit to first. Quezada over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And dig.
Take your base.
Russ Rooney, the next Giant to hit. And a foul ball. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs.
Count is 3-2.
Gill on deck for San Francisco. And it's second. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. So no runs. Welcome.
First base. 3. You're out.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mikolas, the next to hit. He is singled and he is flied to left. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right.
Ball 4, take the base.
Here comes the skipper out of the...
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill.
Number
Santiago
13.
Cabrera.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Pearson
Ball,
in the
that's
box,
outside.
lays off for ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. And that's a little high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in Game 2 of the wild card series. That's down and in. Cedeno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Triple digits on that last pitch.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Wild card series game.
That's ball 4.
One out. Runner at second. Valdez digs in now. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Yeah, that's a little bit high. 3-2 now.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Emilio Perez, the next Giant to hit. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the third out. One left for San Francisco, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hoyt Cedeno. The shortstop takes the ball. Cabrera, the former Rookie of the Year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
So
Number
digging in,
28.
Gregorio Lopez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Eugene Shepard. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Out to center, Perez. Coming on. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So a hit and an error in the inning, but they aren't able to score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for Los
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
17.
Mark Sanchez.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for San Francisco, Miguel Gil, known for his late inning heroics.
Ball 1, no
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Next offering misses down and away.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he dives in with the winning run. And the Giants walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
(3-2) the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.